Alright, what's going on, you guys? We back with another episode or another video on my channel, Big K Sports Talk. For this video, I'm going to be breaking down the last 4 games for the Indianapolis Colts. As you can tell, I'm a Colts fan. Pretty obvious. I got a jacket and shit over there, football and shit. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be breaking down the Colts' last 4 games. Right now, we're in a great spot, or a decent spot, I should say. We're the 6th seed right now in the AFC. If you don't know, the top 7 seeds of each conference make the playoffs, and we have 4 games remaining. And I'm gonna break down each game, and I'm gonna let you guys know how I feel about each of the games and our odds of making the playoffs. All right, so we're gonna jump right into it. I don't want to make this too long of a video. Next week, which is week 15, we play the Patriots, and it's at Indianapolis. I'll actually be at that game with one of my friends, Jake. So yeah, I'll be live and attending that game. It should be a pretty good game. On the Patriots side of things, they have a great defense, one of the best defense in the league. So it's not going to be very easy to score on them. Their offense is good. It's not great. I think it's going to come down to who can force the most turnovers. And if I'm being real, even though their defense is one of the best in the league, we don't turn the ball over at a crazy rate, but on the defensive side of the ball, we force a lot of turnovers. We're actually number 1 in the league right now in takeaways, so I think that's going to be very huge for us to get to the rookie quarterback Matt Jones. He's looked great this year, probably going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, but I mean, it's nothing. It's not like this is the best offense we have faced all year. So we could force some turnovers. We gotta score some points, of course. It's not going. That's going to be the tough part as well. But overall, man, I see this being a great game. It could go either way. If I'm being real, I tend to be biased. So I get the Colts a slight edge, mainly because we could stick to that run game. I know they're gonna come in and focus on Jonathan Taylor, because that's our biggest threat. He's one of the biggest threats in the league, so it only makes sense for you to come in and show that respect to one of the best running backs in the league. Bill Belichick, man, he's a hell of a coach, so it's never easy. But I'm gonna slightly lean towards the Colts, but don't be surprised if the Pats win. It's really one of those 50-50 games. It's going to come down to a couple key turnovers to to be the difference of the game and decides who wins the game. And before I get into the next game, so like I said, there's only 4 games left. We're currently 7-6 right now. It's 17 total games, so that we played 13 games right now. And in my opinion, for us to have a legit chance to make the playoffs, we can't lose no more than 1 game the rest of the way. So the worst record we could have going into the playoffs, potentially, in my opinion, is 10-7. So we're already 7-6 right now. So that means out of these 4 games, we have to go at least 3 out of 4, win 3 out of 4 to have a legit chance of making the playoffs. Even winning 3 out of the 4, it's not a guarantee we make the playoffs. We'll still probably need a little bit of help, but I think we could get the job done, man. We're gonna have to play some good football. I'm not gonna lie to you. We can't turn the ball over. We can't have stupid play calling by Frank Wright. We gotta play some good, legit football in order to beat the Patriots. Patriots are a very tough team, so we're gonna see how that goes. And like I said, don't be surprised if the Patriots win. I'm putting that out there. All right. And that's on Saturday night, by the way. Games are usually played on Sundays, but they flexed this game so it's technically a primetime game. So we will be playing on Saturday night, which I believe is the 18th. Yeah, Saturday night on December 18th at 8:15 Eastern time. Tune in. We're gonna be on NFL Network. Alright, going to next week, week 16, we're playing at the Arizona Cardinals, arguably the best team in football, by record, I should say. They're 10-2. They're actually about to play in like an hour or two. So yeah, I'm recording this on Monday night. They're about to play the Rams in a couple hours, but yeah, they're 10-2. Great football team. Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins coming back off of injury. Defense is legit. They don't have J.J. Watt anymore due to injury. I believe he's out for the year, but their defense is legit. Their offense is legit. Chase Edmonds probably be back by then. He's still on IR, but he'll probably be back by then. They have James Conner. It's a tough football team all around. It's not going to be easy. And honestly, bro, we definitely not going to be favored to win this game. And obviously, you know, they're at home. They're one of the best teams in the league. Obviously, I can see them winning. It's just not even being biased with the Colts. I just based off of how we played the whole year, even when we played the Bucks and lost by 7, played the Ravens, lost in the OT, played the Rams, only lost by 3 points. We can hang with the best of the bunch. The problem that lies with the Colts is finishing games. We come out hot against the Bucks a couple weeks ago. We at halftime, I believe we was up 24-14. Then I believe we only finished with 31 points. So that means we only scored 1 touchdown in the second half. We got to finish games. That was the problem with the Ravens game. We was kind of hurting that game. But it's always been a problem since Frank Reich has taken over for the last couple of years. We tend to come out hot, but we don't tend to finish games pretty well. So against the Pats and the Cardinals, bro, we're going to have to be able to finish games if we want to have a legit shot in the playoffs. So my guess is, obviously, I'll probably give it to the Cardinals. But don't be surprised if the Colts win. I think for those the next 2 weeks, man, we cannot go 0-2. If we go 0-2, we're not going to make the playoffs most likely. So we minimum have to go 1-1 and then win out. But hopefully we go 2-0. Going to week 17, it gets a little bit easier. We're playing at home against the Raiders. The Raiders, I believe, are like 6-7 right now. They're one of the most iffiest teams in the league, man. On Thanksgiving night, they go into Dallas, America's team. They go into Dallas and beat Dallas, and they did it in a pretty dramatic fashion, putting up a lot of points. It was a good game back and forth towards the end, but overall, man, the Raiders couldn't be stopped against the Cowboys. But then you have like last week when they just played or this past week I should say, they just played the Kansas City Chiefs, and I believe they lost 48-9. The Chiefs, the Chiefs, like I said, was going to win that game, and they were favored to win that game. But you don't lose to your division rivals 48-9. So it's like, I don't know what Raiders team is going to show up. We played the Raiders last year at their house. We won that game. I can't remember the score, but I know we won that game. So we could beat them. I think we will beat them. Their defense is not good at all. We could score on them at will. And like I said, we lead the league in takeaways right now as a defense. So I'm pretty sure we could get the Derek Carr. We could stop the run game. Do what we got to do. We're going to get turnovers. We're going to pound it out with Jonathan Taylor. And we should easily win that game. I'm not saying we're going to blow them out, but we should be in control for that whole game. All right, going into the last week, we play at the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's our last game of the season. It's the Jaguars, one of the worst teams in the league, if not the worst team in the league. We should have no problems with them. The game we just played against them quite some weeks ago, we came down to the end. Even though we kind of controlled that game, it still came down to the end. Like I said, the Colts tend to, take their foot off the gas in the second half for whatever reason. But like I said, bro, we should clean up the Jaguars. I'm not really worried about them too much. So yeah, honestly, bro, look at these last 4 games. Worst case scenario in my eyes is 2-2. And that's what I don't want, because we might not make the playoffs with that record. Because if we go 2-2 the last 4 games, we'll finish off. What is that? 9-8, and that won't be good enough in my opinion to make the playoffs. So the ideal scenario is no less than 3-1, because that way we'll finish 10-7, and pretty much I think we'll get in. And then obviously if we go 4-0. We're going to get in because we're already the 6th seed right now. We'll probably move up a little bit too. So we'll have to see with that, with how everybody else plays around us as well. But yeah, man, overall, I think the Colts, we got a good shot at making the playoffs. We control our own destiny, man. These next 2 weeks are pretty much our season. It's on the line the next 2 weeks, man. We got to play good. We'll hopefully win against the Patriots, and then if we can sneak out and win against the Cardinals on the road, which is Christmas night, that'll be good too, because I personally believe that we could beat the Raiders and Jaguars pretty easily. I don't put nothing past any football team in the NFL, because at the end of the day, it's the NFL. Anybody can win on any given Sunday. But yeah, man, I think we handled the Raiders and the Jaguars the last 2 weeks. It's just these next 2 weeks are going to be very pivotal for our season. So with that being said, man, I'll be revisiting each game and letting you guys know how we did, and things that we can improve on, and hopefully we do make the playoffs, so I can continue to talk about my favorite team, and how we're doing each game. other than that, man, that's gonna be it for this video. Like I said, I wanted to make it a shorter video. I don't really like, besides the podcast, which I mean it's a podcast. Other than that, I don't like to have too long of videos. So right now we at like the 10-minute mark. And yeah, other than that, man, y'all, I appreciate y'all if y'all subscribe, like, and comment on the video, man. You know, I don't get a lot of views, which I'm not really tripping about, bro. I mean, I just started this not too long ago, as far as being more consistent on it. But, you know, I appreciate everybody that tunes in and legit, you know, fuck with the videos, like the videos, and, you know, just watch me, bro. Like, you know, it's all love at the end of the day, bro. I really appreciate this shit, and I'm grinding out here, bro. I just got off a 10-hour shift, bro. I'm a little tired, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I said I'm gonna knock out these videos for y'all. So that's my Colts preview. I'm about to record and make another video real quick, and I'm gonna probably upload them at the same time. So with that being said, tune in to the next video, and yeah, man, I appreciate y'all again for tuning in. If you made it to this point, I appreciate you. That being said, I'm out.